family German Spaniel. The youngest one of all. And my life is pretty crazy. You guys are wondering what's crazier than that? Well, it all started a very long time ago. Well, it actually happened by today. I got taken away, but somehow I did get taken away. If you're wondering, did I get kidnapped? Yes or no? I did not get kidnapped. I'm living in Ordon for a few days. Ordon is a special place where a lot of pets have magic powers and all that stuff. I have a bit of some roommates that sleep in different beds. And also some roommates are on the, let's just say, on the other side of their room, which is next door, I'll say. Hopefully that you'll enjoy my story. How did everything started? Well, it all happened until my mom and dad got a divorce. My mom cheated on my dad first, but then my mom divorced her new fiance and almost got back to my dad. Then my dad found a new woman. I was pretty upset about that. So my dad did not love my mom no more. He has new puppies and he started to abuse me somehow, and also my older brothers and sisters. My older brothers and sisters are not here. Well, they are, but they're just in another room. Or should I say in another room. This is my story of how this all started to happen. My roommates are here with me and they always will be. My other roommates are in the other room, I'll say. They're next door to me, so they will be able to make eye contact with me every time. Somehow it's pretty cold outside this time of year. I don't know why I'm living in Ordon now, but I feel like I'm in a different world or a different dimension. I feel like I have a crazier life than I thought. I'm just hoping I'll just be a new dog. Hopefully I'll be a new dog somehow. I'm still a toddler though, if you guys are wondering. If I talk like a older age, then I guess that's just in my mind. I talk like this in real life. Where did everything go? But this is just me in my mind. I talk like this always in my mind, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm an adult now, but somehow if you guys can feel the babyish stuff that's in my, that as I'm narrating the story, I can tell you who's my roommates / best friends. Here are some of them. Here's the two other beds, which is as my two other roommates that sleeps in the same room right next to me. If you're wondering whose bed is that, her name is Chelsea. Chelsea's always there for me. She's a perfect girl. She's a perfect girl for my name as well. She's thoughtful, she's good. We're a bit close friends, but not as me and Melody. If you know, then Melody sleeps on the other side of the room. Melody sleeps on the other side of the room, which is on the next room. Here's Chelsea here. As known as, Chelsea had a pretty rough time. On Christmas Day, her dad decided to kick her out of the house. She's at a very young age like me and Melody, and also the rest of everyone, and also everyone else who is my friends / roommates. Some of them are my roommates, some of them are not. But somehow this will happen. Chelsea got kicked out of her house and she had no place to go. She couldn't afford any food or water. That includes a home. So she had to be homeless on the street until I found her one day. But that's what happened. Well, not on Christmas, but my dad decided to kick me and my brothers and sister out of the house because we were getting in the way of my dad's new life and his new wife. I was hoping that we'll do good here. I'm hoping that we can start a new life with my friends who got kicked out. Melody as well got kicked out on the streets as well. Her dad was starting to abuse her so much. Starting to make her the worst child. And plus the hated child. So, as then, Mark, the older brother of Melody, and also Isabel is the older sister of Melody. You might be able to see them while this video is actually continuing, and also the series. You'll see them a bit happily short and a lot in this video, and also in the series. If you're wondering who sleeps in that bed, well, that's Taylor's bed. If you're wondering who's Taylor, she's a mixed crossbreed of a chocolate lab and a dachshund. Somehow she got, let's just say, abuse too. A lot abuse, better than all three of us. So, recently, she just had to do this real quick up. Her dad kicked her out of the house for no reason. He just wanted to start a new life instead of just being with her. Somehow, she never knew what happened to her mother. But until she figured out that her mother died, she never knew who, as in where she died and who killed her. She thinks that it's someone like my dad. My dad's like a German Shepherd. My mom's a Cocker Spaniel. That's how the point that my life is crazy. And also, we have some other wild creatures, which is as our friends too. They were lost in the woods one day. They actually helped us out. Then we actually became all a group. The bear right here, his name is Edith. He sleeps on the second floor. His dorm is on the second floor anyways. He's a grizzly bear. His mom got killed. Well, not really killed, but his mom did not really need him no more. And yeah. And on the other side of that room, with Melody who's sleeping there, is Snowflake. Snowflake is a beautiful bunny, I'll say. But I don't know why her mom and dad kicked her out of the house. Suddenly, they didn't need her no more. She just decided, well, her mom and dad decided that to give her two choices. One, she gets adopted and she becomes an orphan. Two, they have to kick her out of the house. Snowflake did not want to be adopted plus be an orphan. So she decided just to be kicked out of the house instead. She didn't want to be abused anymore, so she just had to take the risk by living in the wilderness. That includes Edith. Edith and Snowflake kind of teamed up just to make their lives better. And all four of us, Melody, Chelsea, and Taylor, and also me, the four of us teamed up to find some other pets who are strays, that has been kicked out of the streets. And we found some. They're called Edith, Snowflake, and Snowflake. Snowflake's a beautiful bunny that we ever had. But mostly that we all care about is that we are our friends. We are friends forever. But even though that Edith is just the only boy here, he doesn't really mind. He rather just helps us out in every single condition. And this is how our story begins. Hopefully you enjoyed our Valentine series. You'll see our transformation. And the ones who actually really took us in, who saw us, is the Queen. The Queen who actually obeys everyone with their actual commands. She sits upstairs on the second floor, mostly the second floor, because she likes the balcony. Obeys everyone's order. That's not mostly the Queen. That's not the Queen, I say. That's the commanding officer who finds random pets who has been kicked out that take them in. This is the Queen. queen's a bit strict. So hopefully the queen does not be strict to us and be abusive. The queen's pretty nice. She's the nicest queen on earth. No doubt that everyone loves her. Ordon, she calls that Ordon's the most safest place on, well, the safest, the secretest place ever. If secret is a word, I guess. And also for the commanding officer, I don't know what's about her, but she makes sure that the queen knows about that there's some intruders in. So the queen had made her decision. She made her decision that Ordon shall be protected by an invisible force field that looks like the rest of the treetops and also the forest that's in Ordon, that's around Ordon, so we won't be able to be seen. There will be guards around the force field and also around our land. We usually get out of the force field when the queen obeys us. The queen tells the commanding officer so we can actually know. We have a queen meeting. So the queen actually tells the commanding officer, as known as her royal assistant, to go tell everyone about how we need to find some more food and water